चलो next.
Higher education in India.
Okay, all right. Ready?
Yes, sir. Good evening, friends. I'm going to talk on higher education in India. As you know, the higher education in India is good and uh, is good for Indian citizens. And as we come to engineering side, the IITs and NITs are good enough. Means foreign students are also interested in to take in admission. But we come to the medical side, the fees are so high. Means a middle class can afford the fees of medical side higher college. And as we have National Defense Academy where friendly foreign countries students also comes to take military military training. And it means good in higher education in India. But there are several points where which can push back a student which is like he's unable to pay fees of higher medical college and everything. And the foreign countries also means the engineers which are pass outing from IITs in India are having good jobs in Google, Microsoft, etc. So it is good in our India. But somewhere as government have given means make given policy like making policy of giving child compulsory education under 14 years. I think it should be extended to some limit or some as government have given some scholarship to backward class. But there are so many sections in India till now which are not due to less income or money they can't afford the higher knowledge. And all the infrastructure and everything is good. Means the training or everything which is given in India means all day by day all are progressing. But as come to the medical side, I think it should more development it needed, because the Indian students are going away like Russia or foreign countries to study about medical science. And as we know, in last time corona when we have pandemic, the major means the major we need was a doctor and someone which are related to medical side. But it's not like very very poor condition of India in medical side. But somewhere it should be go to more higher and scholarship to be given to all students. I conclude to this point and I will finish. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Chest number 5, you are not taken chit, I think. You have? Okay. First thing, chest number 4. Please finish in a very proper manner. With that, I would like to end my lecturette. Thank you, friends. Thank you, sir. Okay, all right. So it should not be an abrupt end. Next thing is the topic was such that you could have easily spoken about it in a very nice manner. It was not a very difficult topic. Now, what was the topic? Higher education in India. Right? Okay. So, what is higher education? Generally, education after 12th is considered to be higher education. Generally. Okay. So, you could have started. Today, I'm going to speak about higher education in India. Generally, education after 12th is considered to be higher education, and it's mainly into 2 or 3 categories that we can divide it. First category is what we call professional qualification. You can become an engineer, you can become a doctor, you can become a chartered accountant. Those are all professional qualifications, right? Then you could have spoken about the plus and minus points of it. What are the plus and minus points of it? That in our country, we have some of the finest institutions when it comes to medical education. Our doctors are reputed worldwide. However, medical education in India is very expensive. In non-governmental colleges, it costs nearly at least 2 to 4 crores for one MBBS degree over a span of around 5 years. Now this is beyond reach of Indian middle class, so it becomes a category of education which is only for the privileged, for those who can really afford it. Okay. Second thing you could have spoken about is engineering. Now we have truckloads of engineering colleges across India. We produce engineers like anything, and that is why we have a problem that the employability of our engineers is not considered good. Only around 15 to 30% of our engineers are considered to be employable, which means they know what they are supposed to do as engineers after they get their degree. Okay, so the employability is under question. Then come the other fields, like, for instance, chartered accountant, company secretary, you can become. Talk about that if you are from commerce background and you want to go for professional qualification, then there are such options available like chartered accountant. Then you have company secretary, ICWA. You can do MBA in finance, MBA in human resource, generally associated with commerce streams. Everyone can do MBA, but it's more inclined towards common stream. Okay. Then you could have come down to other things, like for instance, if somebody has hobby of cooking, somebody loves cooking and wants to go in that field, then there is hotel management. If somebody has interest in automobiles, he can do a diploma in auto engineering or complete degree in auto engineering. You can talk about that, isn't it? Then you come down to various streams of engineering. Then you can talk about, the third thing, that is arts, considered humanities. Those who want to get into teaching field, those who want to pursue civil services in a major way, for them arts is considered to be good. So what kind of subjects come under art? You have spoken about that. Then you talk about some of the problems or some of the good things about higher education in our country. What are some of the problems? In most of our universities, there is a shortage of highly qualified professors. Okay, around 38% shortage is there. Then you have another problem. Most of the times you have professors working on contract. Okay, so they feel exploited because they do the same kind of work, same amount of work which a permanent professor is doing on government payroll, but then their salary is far less compared to them. So there is that feeling. You know, one more problem we face when it comes to higher education is that our school education is not uniform across the country. There are n number of streams you can complete your school education from: CBSC, State Board, ICSC, IGCSC, so there's no uniformity. So if somebody is coming from CBSC, he's perhaps at a little advantage when it comes to competitive exams, including IIT, including National Defense Academy. So we have that problem. There's no uniformity. So in the end, you could have given few suggestions: make it uniform, make it affordable, probably that, and then end it. Okay, and don't end it abruptly. And one more tip for everyone, guys, one suggestion: please avoid using I when you're talking here, when you actually deliver lecturette in your SSB. It's my experience and I have done this and I feel this. Try to speak in a way where you will not be required to use that I. Okay, it doesn't sound good. Okay, okay. Next, ready?